people, welcome to episode 180. In this episode, we're going to talk about putting it all together. So, I want you guys to know how to prevent future financial problems. This is something that through this list, you guys, I am working on some of these things on my own, but I know what the plan is and I need to get them done. So, I kind of want to talk about some of the things that I have already done, or certain things I just have to make sure that I'm working on or making sure is together, such as investing wisely. So investing for the future, something I'm continuously working on. I'm in my 30s. We have to invest for our future, you guys, for money that we're not going to see until we're in our 60s. So this is something that I'm working on, and I want to make sure you guys are working on too. So the first thing is, make sure you guys create and stick to a budget. I literally have some budgets on my website, Rickita.com. I have some budgets on there. At the end of this video, I'm going to show you guys the website. I have some budgets on there that you can check out. Find out which budget is best for you. List all your different bills there. Put your income in there so you can see exactly how much you have left over at the end of every month. You have, what you're investing, what you put to the side. Everything will be on there too. So I have like this. I think it's like 40 different ones. So when I say budgeting, I mean everything. Like, okay, this is how much I'm going to be investing this month. This is how much I'm going to be paying towards bills. This is how much I'm putting away for it. Whatever you want to put away for. I want you to budget for it all. Create it and stick to it. Like, as long as you're sticking to it, that's fine. That means it's like law basically for yourself. And make sure you guys build an emergency fund. I am totally on the Dave Ramsey thing. Love Dave Ramsey. Keep saying I have his book back there. But definitely you guys have to build your emergency fund. And he said at least $1,000. That's not good enough. That's just start off with for you guys that's probably trying to build credit. But if you already passed that, you need about 3 to 6 months worth of expenses put to the side, okay, in a high yield savings account. So definitely build your emergency fund up, stick it in there, and that's going to make sure that you guys don't have any financial problem in the future, because you have money for emergencies. It's emergency fund. But definitely make sure you guys have that set to the side, and then make sure that you're managing your debt wisely. Do not get a lot of debt that you're not going to be able to pay for. Get a car that you can't pay for, you can't afford. You get some credit cards and you rack up all that credit card debt, and now you're like, oh my gosh, I gotta pay it. It's like you knew you couldn't afford it at first. It's like you shouldn't have got it at all already. But definitely make sure you manage your debt wisely and you pay down whatever you need to pay down or pay it off. And make sure you guys maintain a good credit score. I literally came up with an acronym, and I have it here for something I literally been drilling in my head, so I can just always remember it for life. I know things are going to change, but when I want to make sure, I want to tell people what they need to do for their credit, I want to make sure I hit everything. So R is regularly pay your bills on time. It's my name, Rickita. I is improve your credit utilization. C is check credit reports for errors. K is keep old accounts open. I is increase credit limits responsibly. And then track credit score progress is T. And then A is avoid new hard inquiries. It's something I'm literally drilling in my head, and I want to make sure I keep sending in the videos, because if you do all of that, you're going to have a good credit score. You don't have to worry. Like, you know what I mean? If you do all of that, you're not going to have a problem. If you're paying everything on time, who you going to owe? Who's actually going to say, hey, I'm going to give you a collection, I'm going to give you a charge off? So keep that in mind. And then make sure you guys make plans for your retirement. Make sure you guys are investing wisely. And these things, you got to find out what that is for you. I have kids. You may not have kids. I really don't know your situation, but make sure you guys understand what these different things is, and do it, okay? Protect your assets. When you start getting assets, you have to start making sure. This fight had been bothering me all day, and it's finally on my head. Julie, I want you to come hit him. Oh my gosh, let's avoid him. I literally am fighting because I'm like recording so many videos, and he will not let me record. But I'm like, I'm gonna avoid him because I'm not gonna get it done if I don't. But protect your assets. Make sure that you have life insurance. Make sure that you have homeowners insurance, renters insurance, auto insurance, medical, just insurance in general. Just protect all of your assets, and then also assets that you may have. in terms of like what you have invested, just everything you have. Make sure if you can protect it, you protect it, okay? And then continuously educate yourself. I am always educating myself. I am, as you guys want to see, I want to build on my library even more and more, even on both sides. I got to put some books on this side. Like I'm really educating myself on another level right now. I got to keep learning. So I'm getting so many different books. So continue to educate yourself. Whatever you think you're lacking on, or if you hear something, even something I may say, go deeper if you know you got a problem with that thing that I said, because it can be different for everybody. So definitely just continuously educate yourself and get better every day. And make sure you guys practice responsible spending. But that's with the budget. I really feel like we shouldn't have to say this. It's just something, all of these different things are on my blog because it's different for everyone. It's going to go into greater detail also, but we shouldn't talk about this. If we have a budget, we stick to our budget. If you're spending what's in your budget, you should be doing this already, practicing it by actually doing it. And make sure you guys are reviewing this too, because it can change. Maybe look at it every year, every 2 years. If something, a big life event change. Hey, I have a new kid. I have to factor them in now. Think about that when you are looking at your financial plan. Factor these different things in. But I hope that you guys maybe are already on track for all these different things. And if you're not on track, just get on track. Find out more information. If I say you need life insurance, go and get some life insurance. Whatever the case may be, please go ahead and find out what it is that you're missing and get it done. If you guys have any questions, just go to my website, Rickita.com. I'll be happy to talk to you guys. Just schedule a call there and I'll be able to call you guys. Usually I have my schedule open, so definitely go ahead and schedule that call. If for some reason my schedule is not open, please talk to my assistant because she can also help you guys, but you can also email me too. So definitely check below for my email and I'll answer any questions that you guys have. But I'll see you guys. Hey, beautiful people, welcome to episode 181 of Credit 101. In this episode, we're going to talk about protecting yourself from discrimination, especially when you guys are applying for credit. So there are some things that you guys definitely have to do, and I want to kind of go over those now. And I want you guys to check out my blog because I haven't written it out to make sure that I'm not missing anything. It's more detail if you guys need more detail. And you can also schedule a call with me on my website, Rickita.com, and I'll be happy to help you guys. But you guys, first, to make sure you're not getting like credit discrimination, make sure you guys know your rights. If you don't even know your rights, then how are you going to be able to know what you're fighting for, you know? So make sure you guys know that you got the Fair Credit Reporting Act, the FCRA, and this is making sure that our information is accurate, it's confidential, meaning that everybody's not just getting our credit reports, and it has permissible purpose. So we letting them know that, hey, these people can't get it. They actually was able to get our credit reports. And then we have the Equal Credit Opportunity Act too, the ECOA. So this is going to prohibit discrimination, okay? And make sure you guys just, if you see anything, just say something. Like if you feel like you've been discriminated against through this whole process of whatever you're trying to apply for, just say something or do something and figure out what's your next step. Now, make sure you guys review your credit reports because maybe you just don't have good credit. Sometimes we have to just understand that, like, it's, I don't know, I want to just say it's not a race thing, but maybe we just don't have good credit. Maybe you have to fix certain things. Be honest with yourself. If that's what it is, you need to fix something, then go ahead and fix it. But if it's not that, then make sure you guys just continue to go forward and just know like the different red flags that could be happening. So some of the different red flags is just making sure that maybe if they start asking about your race or your religion, then you know that's really just a red flag that you will have to just say, okay, why do you need this? Like, you shouldn't have to ask about race or my religion, because they ask those different things and you know it could be something that they're trying to discriminate you on if you do feel like it's discrimination there. And then make sure you document these different things. Maybe you want to keep a journal saying the different things that happen. And if you have further problems, think about filing a complaint. Filing a complaint with the CFPB and the FTC and any state, local agencies that you guys have. And you can also seek legal advice. Reach out to an attorney. Maybe they can help you with this also. And educate yourself on like the different credit policies that are out there. Because if you know what their policies are, then you will already, you know what it is, like what's the policies and when it come down to lending, so educate yourself on those policies. And this is the biggest one: This is literally on my school right now, you guys. If they can't do it, you be the one to do it. Okay. If somebody can't do it, you have a problem, you be the one to do it. Okay. So advocate for yourself. If no one else can help you, then you advocate for yourself and build a strong credit profile. Because guess what? If they can't take you at whatever you go through at one company, one credit union, one bank, you can go to another company. Always remember that you can go to another company, especially when your credit is right. If you got your stuff together, you can go somewhere else. Always remember that. So make sure you build a strong credit profile. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to schedule on my website. Again, Rickita.com. Let's look at some like the different things that I do have on the website and what some nice things that I want you guys to check out.